Hello and welcome to Vinyasa Flow. Today is a mixed level class and we're going to focus on hip openers to get some nice opening around the hip areas and also strengthen and stretch our hip flexors that often get tight and weakened when we sit on the chair for too long. So today's hip openers, and let's get started. You may need a pillow or a blanket, so just keep that handy. So we're going to start with child's pose. So start with kneeling. Keep your knees wider than hip distance apart. Untuck your toes and send your hips back towards your knees, stretching your arms forward and sink your forehead and your chest down. Stay here for 10 to 12 breaths. Anchoring your mind with your breath. Taking deep, long inhales and soft, slow exhales. And just take your time and recenter yourself for the practice. On your next breath out, come into your tabletop position and then lie on your hip bones. Sitting on your hip bones, bring your right ankle over your left knee and your left ankle right under your right ankle right under your left knee. So you're sitting in a firelock position. Balance your weight on both your sitting bones. If you can't do this perfectly, it's fine. Just try and get your ankle over your knee aligned as much as you can. It's okay if it doesn't go there full. Inhale, circle your arms to the side and up, look up. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart, Samasthiti. Inhale, circle your arms to the side and up, look up. Feel that side body stretch. And as you exhale, bring your hand in front of your heart. Cultivating some gratitude for our practice today. Option to bring your hands on your knees or stay in a prayer position. You can continue to keep your eyes closed. And just feel what's it like to be fully present in your body today. Notice your ribcage going up and down, moving with your breath. Grow tall through your spine. On your next exhale, switch sides. Right ankle over your left knee, restacking your ankle and knees. Maybe flexing your foot. Inhale, bring your hands on your knees again. Reach through the crown of your head. Tall spine. And stay here for 8 breath cycles. Open your eyes if they were closed and lift your right leg up towards your face. Wrap your right arm around your right knee and keep your right foot hooked at the crook of your opposite elbow and start cradling your leg from side to side, opening your IT band in your right hip joint. Avoid leaning back. Keep your spine straight. And then simply switch side. Lifting your left shin up, cradling your left shin from side to side. And then coming on to your tabletop position, allowing your shoulders to be under your hands and your knees under your hips, maintaining the natural curve of your spine. From here, we're going to do 6 rounds of cat and cow. So on your inhale, lift your tailbone up, drop your belly down, lift your heart up through your upper arm bones, look up, coming into your cow. And as you exhale, curl your spine, notice your shoulder blades spreading apart, look between your knees or at your belly button. Coming into a cat position. Inhale to cow, tailbone lifts, heart lifts. Exhale to cat, rounding your spine. Push the mat away as actively as possible. Inhale to cow again. Exhale to cat. Moving with your breath. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. Scooping in the belly, pushing the mat away. Inhale here. And as you exhale, come into your tabletop position. Untuck your toes. Move your hands towards the front of the mat. So you're tucking your toes and hovering your knees just above the mat. Keep your core engaged. We'll stay here for 3 rounds of breath. Take a deep inhale. Open your mouth and release. One more time. Inhaling. And exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, come into your downward facing dog, stretching your legs. Lift your heels up, lift your hips up, and drop your heels down. So you are in this inverted V position with your body. Gently pedal your legs, sway your hips from side to side. Maybe bringing some movement around your neck. And once you're ready, come into stillness. On your next inhale, lift your heels up high, roll over into a high plank. Keep your core engaged, your inner thigh muscles up and engaged. Exhale, drop your knees down, untuck your toes. Lean forward, bend your elbows, drop down into a chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Stay here. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Bend your right knee and open your right hips on the side. Inhaling here. Drop your opposite heel down. On your next exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Drop your left feet down. Untuck your left toes. Inhale, rise up into your Anjali Asana. Keep your core engaged and lean forward. Hug your inner thighs towards each other. On your next exhale, drop your hands down to anchor your front foot. Lift your left feet up. Pivot your back foot to 45 degrees. Rise up through Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. Start your right foot, right knee over your right ankle. And extend your back foot, pressing your outer edges of your back foot down. Keep your tailbone down, lift your heart up, look up. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. On your exhale, place your hands on your hips and lift your left leg up in front of you, bending at the left knee. Moving to tree pose, place your left foot on the opposite thigh. Inhale, raise your arms up to the side into your tree pose. Actively press your left foot against your right thigh and lift your pelvis away from your hip bone. Option to look ahead or look up. On the next exhale, bring your hands on your hips and wrap your left thigh over your right, proceeding to eagle pose. Bend your knees and send your hips down. Swing your arms to the side. Allow your left elbow to be over your right. Clasp your forearms against each other, palms pressing into each other. Lift your elbow in the same line as your shoulders and move your hands away from your face. On your next breath, unwrap your left leg and extend your left leg back, lean forward into your warrior three. Keep your eagle arms, core is engaged. Extend, straighten your standing leg as you lift your left leg back. Flex your left feet, drop your left hip down, inhaling. And as you exhale, bend your right knee and drop your left foot back. Place your hands on the mat, coming into your runner's lunge. From here, move both your hands to the inside of your front foot. Coming into your lizard lunge. Your front foot toes are out, heels are in. Make sure your front knee is in line with your ankle and it's not bending over. Look 2 feet away from your mat and reach back through your back heel. Hips down and forward. Option to stay here, up or come onto your forearms. Come onto your hands if you're on your forearms. Extend your right leg back into three-legged downward facing dog. Bend your right knee, open your right hips, and bring your right knee just under your right wrist. Coming into your pigeon. Untuck your back toes. Extend your back leg back. Try and bring your front shin to the parallel to the front edge of the mat. If your right thigh is hovering over your mat, you can use a pillow. Place your fingertips just underneath your shoulders, keeping your spine straight. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, lower your torso over your front chin. Relax your arms and your palms and your forehead down on the mat. On your next breath out, lift yourself up into an upright spine position. Maybe take the pillow or the mat away from your thighs. Plant your hand on the mat, untuck your back toe and extend your right leg up into your three-legged downward facing dog. Inhale here. Option to go into a three-legged high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale softly. Inhale, lift your left leg up towards the ceiling. Bend your left knee and open your hips. Drop your right heel down. Inhale here. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands. Drop the opposite knee down. Untuck your back toe, rise up into your Anjali Asana. Keep your tailbone down and lift your heart up. Hug your inner thighs towards each other. Keep your core engaged and lean forward. As you breathe out, place your hands on the mat. Tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, pivot your back foot to 45 degree, lift up to warrior one. Bend your front knee generously and extend your back leg fully. And as you breathe out, bring your hands on your hip. Lift your right leg up in front of you and place your right foot against your left thigh, coming into your tree pose. If this is too much for you, you can always put your right feet on your calf or your ankle, so choose. Inhale, bring your hands up towards the ceiling. Look up. Keep your core engaged. Lift your belly button in and up. Keep pressing your foot against your thigh and keep rotating your knees to the side, finding that external rotation of the hip. As you breathe out, bring your hands on your hip, moving to eagle pose. Wrap your right thigh over your left, maybe hooking your left foot, wrapping your left foot around your calf. Inhale, bend your knees, sink your hips down. Bring your arms to the side, allow your right elbow to be over your left elbow, coming into your eagle angle. As you breathe out, unwrap your right leg, extend it back, lean forward into your warrior three. Keep straightening your standing leg as you lift your back leg further up. Drop your right hip down. Keep your core engaged. And then gently bend your left knee and drop your right foot down. From here, bring your hands to the inside of your left foot. Keep your left toes out and your heels in. Make sure your front knee and your ankle are perfectly stacked on top of each other. Maybe move a little bit up and back to explore your range of motion. And then come to stillness. Press your hands against the mat fully. Lift your back knee up as high as you can and extend your back heel towards the back wall. Look 2 feet in front of you. Option to come onto your forearms. Keep looking up. Find that relaxation around your neck. Release any tension around your neck and shoulders. And as you exhale, plant your palms back on the mat. Lift your left leg back into your 3-legged downward facing dog. Inhale here. And as you exhale, bend your left knee and bring your left knee to the directly under the left wrist. Extend your back leg fully, untucking your back toes. Maybe using a pillow to place it under your left thigh. Extend your front shin so it's parallel to the front edge of the mat. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Keep your spine straight. Avoid leaning into one side, so balance your weight on both your hips. And as you exhale, lower your torso over your front shin. Drop your arms and your forehead down. Stay here for 6 to 8 breaths. And then rise up. Remove your pillow from the mat. Untuck your back toe and extend your left leg back into your 3-legged downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, drop your left foot down next to your right foot. Inhale here. Lift your heels up, come into a high plank. And as you exhale, drop your knees down. Untuck your toes, lean forward, bend your elbows and lean down into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We do this one more round. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Bend your right knee, open your right hip, lower your left heel down. Inhale here. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands, drop your left knee down, rise up to Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, plant your hands on the mat, pivot your back foot to 45-degree, rise up to Warrior One. Bend your front knee generously and extend your back leg. Place your hands on your hips. Lift your back leg up in front of you. Moving on to tree pose, allow your left foot against your right thigh, pressing into your right thigh. Inhale, lift your right arm up and your left arm coming into your tree pose. Place your hands on your hips. Wrap your left thigh over your right. Your left foot can go wrapping around your calf muscle. Bend your knees, send your hips back. Swing your arms to the side. Allow your left elbow to be over your right. Forearms come together, palms come together into eagle pose. Inhale. Lift your elbow up and send your palms away from your face. Sink a little deeper. Unwrap your back leg, shift it back into your warrior three. Exhale, bend your right knee. Drop your left foot down. Place your hands on the inside of your front foot. Let your front toe be out and heel be in, coming into your lizard. Fully extend your back heel towards your back wall. Actively press your hands against the mat, feeling that protraction on your back. Keep reaching your back leg back. Drop your hips down and forward. Try and bring both your feet towards each other isometrically without moving. Option to come onto your forearms. And then bring your hands onto the mat. And then bring your right knee down onto the mat into your pigeon pose, so your front shin is almost parallel as much as it can to the front edge of your mat. Front edge of your mat. Drop your left knee down. Flatten your back toes and extend your back legs back, coming into your pigeon pose. Bring your pillow underneath your right thigh in case your right thigh is hovering. Balance your weight on both your hip joints. And then lean forward. Now place your hands on your mat. Remove your pillow away from your mat. Untuck your back toes. Send your right leg back into your right three-legged downward facing dog. Inhale. And as you exhale, drop your right foot next to your left. Inhale, lift your heels up, come into a high plank. Exhale, drop your knees down and keep it straight. Lean forward, bend your elbows, coming into a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Untuck your toes. Let your collarbone smile and try and broaden it. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up towards the ceiling. Bend your left knee, open your hips. Place your left foot between your hands. Drop your opposite knee down. Anjali Asana, rise up. Keep your belly button towards your spine and lean forward. Drop your hands down to frame your front foot. Untuck your back toes. Pivot your back foot to 45-degree. Rise up to warrior one. Your back thigh is in the same direction as your back knee. Press through the outer edges of your back foot and generously bend your front knee. Bring your hands on your hips. Bring your back leg towards the front. Place your back foot, your right foot, against your left thigh into your tree pose. Keep extending your knee to the side wall. Inhale. Lift your arms up, look up, or look forward into your tree pose. Bring your hands on your hips. Lift your right knee up and send your right leg back, knee forward into your warrior three. Option to keep extending reaching your arms out. Straighten your standing leg as you lift your back leg back. Drop your right hip down. Inhale. And as you exhale, bend your left knee. Drop your back foot down. Place your hands to the inside of your left foot. Left toes out. heels in. Maybe move up and down a little bit in your lizard position. And then come into stillness. Make sure your left knee is not over your left ankle. Reach back through your back heel and try and lift your heart forward through your biceps, opposite energy. Drop down onto your forearms if you can. Drop your right knee down. Come onto your hands if you were on your forearms. Lift your right foot up toward the ceiling and swing your right arm back to grab your right foot. Actively press your foot against your hand for a push-pull sensation. You can drop down on your elbow. And then release your foot down. Bring your hands on the mat, moving onto a pigeon pose. Just bring your front shin parallel to the front edge of the mat. So drop your knees down. Extend your back leg fully. Flatten your toes. Inhale, bring your fingertips just under your shoulder head so your spine is lifted. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, roll your torso over your front shin. Again, if you see your left thigh lifted, please put a block or a pillow. Untap your back toe. Bring your hand on your mat. Extend your left leg back into a three-legged downward facing dog. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your left foot next to your right. Inhale, lift your heels up and high into a high plank. Exhale, lean forward, bend your elbows, coming into a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. And exhale, let it all out. Inhaling. And as you exhale, lift your heels up. Drop your knees down. Spread your knees wide apart. Sink your hips back into your child's pose. And then finally crawl your hands towards your knee, lifting your spine up. Sit on your sitting bones. Now bring your right foot over to across to your left thigh. So your left thigh is on your mat. You're simply bringing your right foot over to your left thigh. Twist your spine, hook your left elbow against your right knee. Bring your back hand next to your hips. Lift your spine up and then twist a little bit, looking over your right shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Inhale once more. And soften yourself when you release. Breathe in and breathe out. Come back to center and switch to the opposite side. Right knee drops down, right shin on the mat. Bring your left foot over your right thigh. Hook your right elbow over your left knee. Twist your spine to the side. Bring your back hand next to your hips. Keep lengthening your spine. And then twist, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale deeply. And exhale softly. Breathe in again, expanding your chest. Breathe out, belly towards the spine. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now release from your pose and bring both your feet, bring both the soles of your feet pressing into each other, and bring the heels towards your pubic bone. Place your hands on the soles of your feet and try to open it like it's an open book. Then try releasing the muscles around your hip joints down towards the mat. So don't try to actively drop your knees down. Instead, just release the inner thigh muscles around your hip bones down towards the mat. When you do this action, the knees follow. Grow tall through your spine, finding length through the crown of your head. And once you find length, maintain that length of the spine and lean forward. Maybe allowing your forehead to touch your toe or wherever it goes. Drop your head down. Bring your arms in front of you, palms pressing down on the floor or the mat. Keep bringing the inner thighs down so your knees can drop down. And then gently bring your hands towards your feet. Place your feet on the mat and then simply lie down on your back. Bring the soles of your feet next to your hips. Press your palms down on the mat. Relax your shoulder blades down. Feel that relaxation. On your next inhale, actively press your feet down and lift your hips up towards the ceiling till the height of your knee. Inhale here. Expanding your chest and exhale softly. Keep maintaining this position. Hug your inner thighs towards each other. Imagine there's a block between your thighs. You don't want to drop. Keep lifting your thighs, your upper back, so you're resting only on your shoulder blades. Keep squeezing your glutes, your inner thighs. And then gently drop your hips down onto the mat. Lower your knees to your right hand side. Swing your arms to the side. And recenter your hips to the center of the mat. Easy side twist, maybe looking over the opposite side. Again, follow your breath. Notice your ribcage movement. Plant your feet on the mat and simply switch side. Rolling your knees over to your left, stacking your knees on top of each other. Placing your right, looking over to your right hand. Maybe recentering your hips so that they are in the middle of your mat. And then fully extend your legs towards the top of the mat, coming into your last pose, Savasana. Bring your hands next to your hips, palm facing the ceiling, and completely relax, closing your eyes. Watch the natural rhythm of your breath. You're welcome to stay here as long as you want. If you're ready, start wiggling your toes, wiggling your hands. And then roll over to your right side. Drawing your knees towards your heart, coming into your fetal position. And then place your hands on your mat and rise up into a sitting position. Crossing your legs, bringing your hands in a prayer position in front of your heart. Lower your forehead towards your fingertips. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.